Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome to the last race of the second round of ZRL. Race 6 takes us to the Empire Elevation in New York, 26 kilometers, 260 meters of elevation and a brutal uphill finish up the New York KOM. Our team is leading the standings going into this final round and we have got a special guest today. Damien, a longtime Zwift friend, is back racing with me. The real OGs of the channel might remember him from races in spring. We are facing the two strongest riders of this division today, Austrian Manfred Sen from Eintracht and German Daniel Heible from the Ruhr Riders. Other big hitters are again Swedish Marcus Ericsson, Belgian Dom B, and Dutch Olympic rower Meindert Clem. My teammates are Daniel K, Michael, Chris, Daniel G, and French edition Damien. Let's go. So except for a few kickers, there are no troublemakers in the profile. I was planning to attack before the race to see if I can break away, but let's see how the race develops. We start off around the Prospect Park, lots of banners with power-ups up for grab. And I've watched Njal Peterson's video, and I mean, he's strong and he's also smart because he was just aiming for that feather power-up that I'm having right now here at this moment and keeping it for the final climb. I didn't do that. I was always using my power-ups and I was hoping for a feather at the end of the race, like where we still have like two power-ups coming up. All right, here I was waiting for using the feather power up because there's a climb coming up right now, a short and punchy one, nothing crazy, but again, trying to stay there at the front. I used to be at the back of the field before that, moved up to the front because it's important here to be there once the big hitters start their early moves, and you can already see first attacks at the front. And yeah, throughout the whole race, there were some attacks happening every now and then. But it was hard to get away, and that was also what made it difficult for me to go in a breakaway because I'm a lightweight rider, and again, when these big hitters go hard, it's impossible for me to break away in the flat, especially against such a strong and big peloton as we have today with 53 riders from the Division A2 in the Shamrock League. So we are leading the standings pretty comfortably. I think we had like a gap bigger than 10 points. So whatever we did today, we would win the standings. So really happy with that, and congrats to my whole team. We did a good performance. Had a strong field here with like the Dutch Zwift kids, also the Ruhr Riders. Eintracht was also very strong, and the Swedish guys were also in the mix. And yeah, we were very constant. We were there at every race, showing up with our best guys. And yeah, it's great to see Damien today here in the race. He is still here. It's one of his first real races of the season, so he still needs to get there. But yeah, he's doing fine so far because the race was not easy. You could see that there's always some attacks happening, and yeah, I'm here very far behind. At least Marcus Ericsson is also with me. He's also very far behind at the end of the group, but he was there like almost the whole race, so it seems that's his tactics. But I was a bit too far behind for me. You can see I'm trying to move up to the front, pushing here more than 5 watts per kilo, but the climb, the Manhattan Bridge is already on here, and yeah, it's hard to move up because now the guys are pushing 6 watts per kilo. Marcus is going to the front here, and yeah, you just burn too much energy if you try to go there to the front. But I could also see Daniel Heible, one of the big favorites. He was even further behind. Like if we would have known that, like we could have made a move here, because you can see like I'm here in around 30th position and it's already dangerous for some splits to happen here. And he was even further behind. I could see it from Damien's video. And yeah, he was close to having a gap. You can see me here chatting with Damien. I tried to encourage him during the race to push, because it hurt. It also hurt for me, and he's also very lightweight, 59 kilos, I believe. So not easy for him to follow here these attacks in the flat as well, because we have to push a bit more watts, raw watts to match the big guys. All right, we are going through the tunnel, and then we still got 10 kilometers to go up the elevator. That's always fine for me. You probably know that there are like still some bugs which slows down heavier riders a lot more than lightweight riders. So I got a huge advantage there, and trying to get use of that advantage. You see an attack at the front. Now we reached a Times Square lap here, and there is also some gradients here, a bit of orange as you can see, and some moves at the front. One guy is off the front, that's the Belgian Bogarts, and you can see Manfred Sen is attacking. Dennis, also very strong rider from Eintracht. Also our Daniel Chiara is part of this group, and they can break away as it seems. They got a gap of a few seconds. Polish guys trying to chase. Also Dutch guy Clem, I think, the Olympic rower, is trying to close down the gap, and you can see everything's back together at this moment. So it was really hard, even for this very strong guys with like Manfred Sen, the big favorite here in this group. They also couldn't break away, so it was obvious for me to not make a move because I would just burn energy and yeah, waste some chances. All right, I'm again pretty far behind. Also, my teammates, Chris is here, Michael is here, also Damien was there, so we're all pretty far behind, but we are moving up to the front because we are just 4 kilometers away from the finish line. And now it will be game on, and will be important to stay at the front. Now we're all there. You can see Daniel, Michael, also I believe this is Chris, and I'm there, another Daniel. So we are all here at the front in a good position, getting ready for that final climb. 3 kilometers to go, and the climb starts with, I believe, 1.8k to go. Manfred Sen is here, Kleiber from the Ruhr Riders is here, so all the strong guys are at the front of the field. Daniel Heible is also here, and yeah, let's see what is possible. 1.8 kilometers to go, and we reach the start of the New York KOM. This is not the official segment that starts after this first plateau section, but yeah, let's see. I'm trying to stay here with the front, already pushing more than 7 watts per kilo in the wheel of Manfred Sen. Willemsen is here, also very strong Dutch guy. Heible is here, Kleiber is here, so all the big names are at the front of the field, and we are reaching that first kick. And this is so hard because you can go from the flat where you reduce the pace a bit, you slow down a bit, and then these very steep kick comes in, and yeah, you just need to go out of the saddle. You feel the resistance, and this is just so hurtful and painful. So 8.5 watts per kilo here. I'm pushing everything I can to stay with Manfred Sen because it will be important to also stay here with the guys. They're slowing down here on that flat section, which is good, but again, like this, it just makes it more painful to get out of the saddle again here at this moment. And I think I was a bit too late because you can see I'm losing a bit of momentum while still going almost 8 watts per kilo, and the first guys are taking off. I'm trying to stay there, pushing 8 watts per kilo to stay in the wheel of Daniel and trying everything. I want to stay there with the guys, but then my engine just explodes. You can see here, this is the moment where I just had to let them go because I couldn't hold that any longer, these 8 watts per kilo. So Sen is gone, Willemsen is gone, and Heible, they're all gone. And there's the Belgian guy coming here, TB. I'm trying to stay in his wheel, but I'm also like bad in the momentum. Like he's going 8 watts per kilo, I'm going 8 watts per kilo, but the bag is getting bigger and bigger. You could also see Manfred Sen is stopping again, so having technical issues or whatever once again. And yeah, I'm pushing a lot here, but I couldn't stay in the wheel of the Belgian, which is a shame because he could close down the gap to the front 2 guys. So they are gone now, and I decide to wait for the next group because I'm just absolutely toast. I couldn't battle anymore. Here with Marcus Ericsson, he's in that group. Also Werkamp from the Dutch guys is here. Manfred Sen is also closing down on us again. And you can see feathers are popping up. I'm using my aero boost, no feather unfortunately, but I'm trying to do everything here, pushing 10 watts per kilo. Really strong attack here from Engels, from the Ruhr Riders, no, from Eintracht, I'm sorry. I'm trying everything here, passing Marcus Ericsson, and I'm trying to push to the line, trying to take up a few more positions, and I can finish in 6th position, which is good result for me. Also, my effort for New York KOM was fine. Daniel Heible wins the race. He was the big favorite alongside Manfred Sen, who had some technical issues. Willemsen in 2nd place and Tom B in 3rd place. I finished in 6th place. Michael in 10th place. Daniel in 28th. Daniel K in 29th. Chris in 30th. And Damien finishing in 43rd place, which was also respectable. He was there with the front group until the start of the final climb. And so yeah, good result for him as well, and great effort. Ruhr Riders are taking the win of the race 6. We are in 5th position, so first time we are losing some points here. But again, like you can see the final standings, we're comfortably in the lead, winning by more than 10 points, 11 points to be exact. It was a very close battle for 2nd place with the Zwift kids, Eintracht, Ruhr Riders, and the Swedish Zwifters. And here's the effort. So the attacks were pretty hard on these kicks before, and then of course the New York KOM was absolutely brutal. I left everything out there, almost got a new PB for 3 and 5 minutes, which you will see here, just missing out by 1 watt each for the 3 and 5 minutes. So that was a good effort. You can also see for 4 minutes I probably have a new PB there. Overall, absolutely happy. That was everything I could do for sure. It was a great group, I must say. Like really enjoyed to ride against these guys. Heible, nice guy. Also Hagen Müller, who was not there today. Swedish with Marcus Eriksson. It was a really cool group and really enjoyed to race these guys, also the Dutch guys. So what a way to wrap up round 2 of ZRL. Huge shout out to my team for an awesome season. And it was great having Damien back in the mix. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more weekly racing content, and drop a comment below. See you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.
Remember to subscribe.